Hello, family. Hey, so I wanted to share some tips, some relationship tips with you while I style my hair. I was going to do a twist out for y'all, but I really didn't feel up to it. So I am just going to do the crown that you've actually seen before. But while I'm doing this, I want to share some relationship tips. There are 7 keys that I've put together that would actually help you have a better relationship. 1, listen to understand, not just to reply. So stop crafting your little comeback while they're talking. Slow down, like really be in the moment. Lean in, reflect back what you hear. Listening is an act of love, friends. So let's listen. Let's listen better to understand, sincerely. The second thing is communicate honestly and kindly. Speak the truth, but season it with some grace. Like, be gentle, be kind. This is one that I really have to be careful about because I'm pretty straightforward, pretty direct, and I can come across a bit harsh sometimes. So be clear, respectful when communicating. It actually helps to build trust and diffuses unnecessary drama. So let's practice that. Number 3, take responsibility for your part. I'm going to say that again. Number 3, take responsibility for your part. Own your attitude, your tone, your actions. Even healthy people mess up, y'all. Maturity is admitting it quickly. There's nothing that's going to be withdrawn from your existence by you surrendering to when you're wrong. So be okay with taking responsibility for your part. Okay? Another one is set healthy boundaries. This one is actually a biggie because a lot of us have not grown up knowing exactly how to set boundaries. We tolerate a lot of things. We are not assertive, meaning saying what you mean what you say, but do it gracefully. Do it in such a way where you can actually leave your ego and the person's ego intact as best as you can. We can do that, y'all, but it is not something we have learned to do well, so we need to practice it. We need to practice setting boundaries, okay? It really does help people to understand you more. And then when you set boundaries, you kind of have to stand behind them. You have to stand behind the boundaries that you set. But again, try to be as mature about it as possible. Number 5, practice forgiveness regularly. How often? Regularly. No relationship lasts without forgiveness. People will disappoint you. You will disappoint people. Forgive. It frees you even more than them. So forgiveness is not just for the other person. It's actually for you. It gives you freedom. And be willing to do that, y'all. None of us get it right 100% of the time. So be willing to be gracious. Be willing to, I tell people to get in a contest. Get in a contest with forgiving each other, being gracious towards each other, really trying to understand each other. Those are the things you get in a contest about. Not the opposite, who's right and who's wrong and all that. Throw that out the window. Get in a contest about trying to really understand, trying to really hear the other person out. And forgive. Number 6, Invest time and effort. You know, a lot of times we operate like relationships just run on autopilot. Like you just sign up for them and they figure themselves out. And it's like, no. If you've ever said to someone, well, they should know how I am. They are around me all the time. Well, that doesn't mean they should know how you are. So check in, show up for each other, celebrate, support, be consistent, be intentional. Consistency deepens the connection. Okay? So work on your relationship. Be willing to do the things necessary. Don't run from it. Run towards your relationship being healthy. Number seven could have been number 1 as well, because it is pray and grow together. Invite God into your relationship. Pray for them, pray for yourself. Growing spiritually together strengthens the bond. Allow the Lord into your relationship. Be intentional. Say, Lord, help me understand this person, because this is for any kind of relationships. And then the last thing I'm going to share with you around this is the developmental stages that relationships go through. And basically in those stages, when you first get into a relationship, you're forming it. That's when you're on your best behavior. Everything is going good. You smell good. You just got all the good things happening. Then you go right into the second part of the relationship, which is norm. So the first is form. The second is norm, the relationship. I'm sorry, that was wrong. The second is storm in the relationship. That's when all the good, bad, and ugly starts to show up. And so you really do start storming in that relationship. Then the third one is norming the relationship. If you can actually norm the relationship, that means you've taken and observed the good, bad, and ugly of the relationship, and you've decided, I like these things. I don't really care for these things, but I like enough stuff to keep moving. And that's when you begin to norm, which is the third thing, norm the relationship. And if you can do all three of those, form it, storm in it, and then norm it again, then you can do the final, which is perform in that relationship. Whatever reason God has placed you together, you can now perform in it if you understand and can make it through those 4 steps. Okay, so I hope these tips have blessed you. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Bye-bye.